Thank you for having us back on Full Time Devils. Big game this weekend with Champions League qualification practically summed up with pending that Liverpool don't win 14-0 or something like that in their next game. It's now a battle for third place, and of course it's a direct head-to-head Manchester United at Old Trafford against Arsenal. Now, in terms of a tactical analysis, a tactical approach, the main thing I'm going to talk about is ways to free up Ashley Young. Because United fans, you know at the moment, Wayne Rooney's not exactly firing on all cylinders. Mata and Herrera have somewhat dried up in their addition to the goals. The score sheet with Mata got a penalty, of course. I'm not mentioning that. But in terms of the way that Manchester United are utilising their attacking proneness, it's all coming down to Ashley Young. And he's doing very well when he gets his space. So against Arsenal, I predict that Arsenal will come in with a very similar approach to what Chelsea did. If you see here an example of this, specifically at Stamford Bridge, is when we got Ashley Young out wide, Ivanovic would press on him straight away, and it was Matic that would drop into this deep area. And as soon as Ashley Young sees 2-on-1, although he is very good at taking players on 1-on-1, 2-on-1, he tends to turn back, drop the ball deep, and before you know it, you're going side to side, and you're not really getting that penetration that you need. So what Manchester United need to do, pending his fitness, is utilise Luke Shaw. Because Arsenal play very attacking midfielders. They usually play Ramsey in here. It might even be Walcott who's going to push higher up. Throw Luke Shaw forward. Make Arsenal think twice about pressing right onto Ashley Young, because then you're going to have to think about someone like Shaw, who did this sparingly against Chelsea. He should do it more often than not, because he's very good when he gets in behind these areas. What that will do is it will not just free up the space in behind. It will allow someone like Bellerin, who is a somewhat naive defender but still very good and fast, to follow that Luke Shaw run, and it will allow Young to do what he does best, cut inside onto that right foot, and then Fellaini can drop into the back, because this is where Manchester United are going to score their goals. Arsenal are not the best at tracking runners into the box, but if you try to play them around the box and don't get the ball in early, they will defend it all day. You want to get the ball to Young, have him cut back onto that right foot, and utilise Fellaini in the box. So if you use Shaw, the one thing that you have to remember is that you have to cover for that position going up and forward. You can't just allow your fullbacks to go forward and suddenly you're susceptible to a counter-attack. Exactly what happened against Everton. So if I was Van Gaal, the first thing I would be saying to Valencia is he needs to have an invisible rope tied onto Smalling or Jones, whoever's there, whoever makeshifts that back forward. Because as soon as Shaw goes forward, as I said before, I consistently tell this is 101 defending. It's like a horseshoe. When one side goes up, the other side tucks in. So if Shaw goes up, then Jones is going to come across, Smalling's going to come across, and that's where Valencia needs to sit in. And trust me, Juan Mata will not drop back in here and make it a back four. But that is where Daley Blind needs to be disciplined and sit right in this area here, because you cannot have Blind caught up and then all of a sudden you've got Valencia doing what he did against Everton, diving in this area, and then that's when Arsenal will spin in behind and utilise Sanchez or whoever else they've got up top. So it's a brief tactic, but it's the one thing I want to drive home. I'm not going to sit here and blather as if I know every single part of it, because this is the thing that has to be emphasised. This is the thing that Manchester United need to do against Arsenal to get Young free, to get the ball into the box and allow Manchester United to do what they're good at. Hopefully Arsene Wenger isn't watching this, because then he'll probably just double up and do exactly what Chelsea did. But who knows? He might be watching, he might not. But thanks again, guys, at Full Time Devils. We're coming close to the end of the season, but not to worry. Come back to TYT Sports. We're going to be covering all of the Copa America with tactical analysis. So don't forget to subscribe to us here and keep up the good work, guys.